Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about occipital bone. We will start our topic with introduction, and if you see in the diagram the posterior part of the skull, you can see the light orange color bone that is basically the occipital bone. Occipital bone is single bone, that means it is an unpaired bone. It is large bone that is located at the back and base of skull, as you can see in the diagram. It plays a crucial role in protecting the brain, forming the structure of cranial cavity, and also allow passage for spinal cord. Due to its position, it is essential for head movements, nerve transmission, and structural support of the skull. Now let's talk about structure and location of occipital bone. It is situated at the posterior part of cranium, as you can see in the diagram, and its strategic placement allows for the connection between skull and spinal column. Occipital bone features a large opening that is called as foramen magnum, through which the spinal cord passes, linking the brain to the rest of the nervous system. This makes it a vital component in neural communication. Now let's talk about articulations of occipital bone. Occipital bone articulates with several other bones, including the parietal bone, as you can see in the diagram, temporal bone, sphenoid bone, and the very first cervical vertebra, that is also called atlas. So these are the four important articulations of occipital bone that you need to know. Next we will talk about anatomical features of occipital bone. We have several defining characteristics of occipital bone that include foramen magnum. That is basically the large opening at the base of skull that allow passage of spinal cord and blood vessels. Second anatomical feature is occipital condyle, that is basically the rounded protrusion that connects with the first cervical vertebra, enabling head movements. Third anatomical feature is external occipital protuberance, that are basically the raised area on the back of skull that serve as an attachment site for neck muscles. Next anatomical feature is lambdoid suture, that is basically the joint between the occipital bone and the parietal bone. Next we have inferior and superior nuchal line, that are basically the ridges on the posterior surface of the bone that assist in muscle attachment. Now let's talk about the functions of occipital bone. Occipital bones serve as several essential roles in human anatomy. It includes brain protection, that it basically shields the posterior portion of brain, including the cerebellum, and that's how it protects the brain. Second function is spinal cord passage, as it contains the foramen magnum that allows spinal cord to connect with the brain. Third function is head movement support, as it works with the atlas vertebra to enable nodding and rotational movements. Next function is muscle attachment, as it provides structural support for neck muscle that are involved in posture and movement. Next function is cranial stability, as it forms the back portion of the skull, contributing to the overall skull integrity. Now let's talk about clinical significance of occipital bone. Occipital bone is crucial in head trauma assessment. Injuries to this region can affect vision, coordination, and neurological functions, since it houses critical brain structures. Occipital fractures can impact the spinal cord, leading to serious complications. Additionally, if there is occipital neuralgia, that is condition causing severe headache arising from irritation of nerve passing through this region, and the bone is also significant in surgical procedures, including neurosurgery and spinal interventions, where surgeon must carefully navigate the occipital region to access the brainstem or upper spinal cord. Now let's talk about conclusion of all this lecture video. Occipital bone is essential structure in the human skull that provide cranial protection, spinal connectivity, and head movement support. Its unique feature and clinical dynamics make it a crucial area of study in anatomy and medical sciences. Understanding its role is key for medical professionals, especially those working in neurology, orthopedics, and surgery. And this was all about occipital bone, and hopefully you liked the video. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.